This part, that is part 4 of real gas, we are going to discuss we can say it is a continuation of last part. That means the feature of van der Waals gas equation. In the last part we have started the feature of van der Waals gas equation, that is the validity of that equation. It is the continuation, we can say, that is the calculation of find out the value of Tc for C for critical. In the last video we have discussed about the critical state, critical temperature, critical pressure, and as well as critical volume. In terms of AB denotes what? I think we have already cleared it up. That means A and B denoting the van der Waals gas constant. That means what are A and B which was present in van der Waals gas equation, exactly that A and B, that means van der Waals gas constant. That means that we are going to find out the value of Tc, Vc and Vc in terms of A and B as well as critical coefficient. Let's start with this. So the feature, that is the validity of the equation, calculation to find out the Tc, Vc and Vc. Before moving into the calculation, the first thing, little bit mathematical concept we have to remember, or we have to know, otherwise we cannot proceed. So that's why I have mentioned some mathematical concepts. We have to make it clear it first. We have to know about this, then only we can proceed, otherwise it is very difficult to understand. So in the calculus concept, the required we have to remember that at the point where maximum, that means whenever any plot, any graph is there, whenever maximum minimum is there, and whenever the maximum minimum is vanished, that means there is no existence of maximum minimum, there we have to remember that is the first derivative, that is dx dy. Here it will be dp dv. Obviously in this equation we all know that in the van der Waals equation or ideal gas equation, whatever the gas equation, it is mainly related with pressure volume. So obviously in case of dx dy it will be dp dv. The variables are pressure and volume. So in case of dx dy, whatever the mathematical concept is like that, dx dy and the second derivative, that is second derivative of the first derivative, that means c dy or dx dy, that is it becomes d2x dy square, both equal to 0. Here it will be dp square d2p dv square, both equal to 0. We have to remember that one whenever maximum minimum is vanished. When this concept is applicable here, obviously in the last video also we have shown in the curve, that means whenever van der Waals gas equation was there, we have seen, that means maximum minimum was there. That means in the last video, in the last part, we have to remember that means maximum minimum was there, but in this point of C the maximum and minimum was vanished. That means at this point dx dy or d2x dy square, that is second derivative, both will be 0. In terms of here in place of x it will be p, and in place of y it will be v. So it will be much more clear when we are entering into the calculation part. Now the second thing, the second point, this is the calculus formula, that means the differential formula, that means dx dy by dx it will be 1, dx to the power n dx it will be n x to the power n minus 1. So we have to remember that is n, and here it is also that means it is from the concept of class 10, we can easily say, that means a 1 by x to the power n equal to x to the power n minus n. Obviously it can be applicable over here, that means x to the power minus, whenever it is minus n it will be minus n, and it will be minus n also. So let me proceed into the calculation part. At critical state, T become Tc, P become Pc, and V become Vc. Now from differential concept concept at point C, that means critical state, where maximum and minimum is vanished. dp dv equal to 0, that is equal to second derivative, or we can say both will be 0. That was the first concept as I discussed just now. Now from Van der Waals gas equation, we know P plus A by V square V by minus B equal to RT. Therefore, P equal to RT, very simple mathematical operation, B minus B minus A by V square. So it's very simple. Now let me consider it is equation number 1. Now from equation 1, let me find out dp dv and d2p dv square. Now dp dv, it will be d dv of total part RT B minus B minus A by V square. Now if we put inside the bracket, that means d dv of this and d dv of this. So we are getting minus RT V minus B whole square. Here it will be plus 2 A by V cube. Here we have applied this formula. Mind that this formula we have applied over here. X to the power n equal to n x to the power n minus 1. Here it is V minus B, it is total variable. We have considered the total variable. Nothing is there, no power is there, that means 1 is there, but it is at the denominator, so the power is minus 1. So minus 1 come in the forward, and minus 1 and minus 1 it becomes minus 2. That means minus 2 means it is RT divided by V minus B whole square. Now plus, why it becomes plus? Again same thing, same formula is applicable over here. It is V square. If we that means the power becomes minus 2, so minus 2 comes in the forward, so minus it becomes plus 2, and minus 2 minus 1 it becomes minus 3. That means 2A by V cube. So let me consider it is equation number 2. Now dp dv is over. Now moving to the second derivative part, that means d dv of dp dv, that means d dv of the first equation, that means minus RT V minus B, just we have calculated this one, 2A V cube. So if we do the derivative, second derivative over here, that is d2p dv square, we are getting same formula is applicable over here, 2RT V minus B whole cube, and here it will be minus 3 into 2, that means it becomes 6A V to the power 4. Now Let us consider it is equation number 3. Now at point C, dp dv equal to 0 and d2p dv square equal to 0. Therefore, from equation 2 and 3 we get, if we put 0 over here, we are getting RTC B minus B, it will be VC equal to 2A VCQ. Let me consider the equation number 4, and from the second one, that is equation number 3, we are getting RTC VC minus B whole cube it becomes equation number 5. Say, now there should not be any confusion because I have mentioned C over here. That means in terms of T it will become C TC, in terms of V it becomes VC. Why? Because it is the at critical state, that means at point C. That's why T becomes TC, V becomes VC. So that's why in place of T I have written TC and in place of V I have written VC. So hope that up to equation number 5 it is clear to all of us. Now if we divide equation number 4 dividing by equation number 5, what we are getting? That means by dividing this one we are getting VC. Very simple mathematics it is, no chemistry over here, simple mathematical operation it is. So VC minus B equal to what you are writing, what I should write over here. That means it is also divided. That means VC by it will be T, it will be 3. So here one mistake I have done. Here it will be 2. Yeah. Therefore what we are getting over here, after the calculation we are getting VC equal to 3B. This is the part, first value we have got VC. This is very important part, we have to remember that is first critical volume value we have got, that is VC equal to 3B. Now moving to the next part, let me find out the next part. VC is over. Now how we can find out the other two, that means TC. How we can find out the TC over here? By putting the value of VC in equation number 4. Equation number 4 we get what we are getting. Let's see the equation number 4, that is equation number 4 RTC divided by, it will be 3B minus B whole square equal to 2A, it will be 3B whole cube. So ultimately what will be the result? After simplifying we are getting the value RTC equal to 8A by 27 RB. I have not done stepwise. Hope that it will be very much easy to, you can easily solve this one. Simple mathematical operation it is. So this is the second one, that means TC we have got. Now after getting TC, we can put this value, putting the value values of VC and TC in equation, that in equation, let's see what was the equation number, equation 1. In equation 1 we get whatever the equation number we have got, PC equal to R 3B minus B, it will be 8A by 27 RB minus A by 3B whole square. By putting this value now, by solving, that means simple mathematical operation, it will be, finally we will get PC will be A by 27B square. So this is the final expression for PC. So we have got VC as well as TC as well as PC in terms of A and B. It's very important. So we hope that up to this part it is clear to all of us how we have got the TC, VC and PC values. Now another thing I should discuss over here, that means critical coefficient. What is the critical coefficient over here? Critical coefficient. What is critical coefficient? Actually, it is, critical coefficient is the ratio between RTC and PCVC. So this is the ratio, this is the critical coefficient, a mathematical expression. Now here we have to remember that theoretical value of RTC, PC, VC, it will be near about 2.66, and as we know, VC equal to 3B, therefore VC by B, it will be 3. Both are the theoretical value, both it is also theoretical. That means from Van der Waals gas equation. Now the limitation of validity, we can say also limitation of Van der Waals gas equation. Experimental value of RTC by PCVC, that means critical coefficient, near about 3.6 instead of 2.66. That means theoretical value from Van der Waals gas equation, we have got this one. This is the first limitation. Now the second one, it is, that means VC by V, it near about 2 instead of 3. So these are the two another validation, that means validity classification of real gas equation or van der Waals gas equation.